coffee is made and delicious. I am dressed for the day. Sherri and Auburn are getting up, kind of getting around in the RV. It was raining a little bit earlier. It has stopped raining now. It's just kind of cloudy. You can hear the birds all around. What a beautiful morning here in Denali National Park. If you guys missed our last vlog, we drove up from Anchorage yesterday. We are staying here at the Riley Creek Campground. It's where we stayed last night. We're actually gonna be leaving here in just a little bit and we're heading north to Fairbanks. We're gonna stop, we're gonna show you guys the sights. We're so excited to have you journeying with us today. And again, I just wanna say from the beginning of this video, a huge thank you to Cruise America for making these videos happen. We absolutely are loving the RV so far, and we cannot wait to continue our adventure around the great state of Alaska. Also, friends, I feel like we need help. This dog is on the window of the RV. How adorable is he? But you guys, he needs a name. I feel like if he's gonna be our travel companion for this entire trip, we need to name him. So I wanna know in the comments below, what should this guy's name be? Also, how adorable is he winking at us? So it is breakfast time. Pretty excited about today's breakfast. Let me show you guys what we are making. You can see we've got some sausage links going here on the stove. And then we're actually having something with it that I've never had before. This was Auburn's idea, and you guys, I'm so unbelievably excited about it. We're having French toast, but not French toast with normal bread, banana bread French toast. That sounds amazing, and super excited to have that for breakfast. Got the banana bread cut up right over here into slices. Now, gonna crack some eggs, getting ready to make the French toast. You guys, I just flipped these over. Look how amazing that looks. Oh my gosh, so excited for that. The sausages back here looking good as well. This is a pretty amazing camping breakfast. So Sherri is diving in here to breakfast. Sherri, first time having French toast with banana nut bread.
It's delicious.
It's good?
Mm-hmm. I'm not wrong all the time.
Thank you for bringing this into our life.
You're welcome.
It definitely makes sense. Like, banana bread is delicious, and I don't know why I hadn't thought about using it as French toast, but this totally looks awesome. Also, we are gonna take banana bread French toast to the next level, you guys. Yup. Yup. Would you like some?
No.
Sherri? Okay, you're not allowed to eat my whipped cream. Now I have to replace it.
Okay.
Sherri's over here washing dishes, cleaning up after breakfast. Sherri Beth, doing dishes while camping. Thoughts?
Kind of nice, actually.
So I'm discovering something that I absolutely love about RV travel. You guys, I get to sit back here and edit the vlog that needs to be up on Monday. And Sherri and Auburn are up front. Auburn is driving today. She is leading this whole thing. I'm actually really excited about what we're going to do right now. We're actually driving into Denali National Park to the Savage River Campground. Savage River is about 15 miles into the park. And so we're gonna drive into Denali National Park, see what we can see. I'm gonna edit the vlog as we get there so that you guys can check out day number one. Auburn is gonna keep us alive and on the road and steady ahead. Sherri is her navigation person today. Fingers crossed we get to see some wildlife and just enjoy Denali. As we head out of the Riley Creek Campground, I will say this is my first time here. I would absolutely come back here. I thought it was a great campground, easy to get to. The camp spaces were really nice. It didn't feel like you were too close to other people. Actually, the facilities were really nice. They had bathrooms with like running water and flush toilets, and what more could you want? It was pretty quiet, even though there were a lot of people here. So I think Riley Creek was perfect for us last night. Driving on the road into Savage River, you can see it's actually really pretty. There's not a ton of people on the road, obviously. And then as you look out the side window, this is kind of what it looks like. Just mountains, trees, forest, everything pretty untouched and absolutely beautiful. We have made our first stop here along the road. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Sherri's taking photos. Auburn is over here vlogging. Got the RV. And just, again, mountains absolutely everywhere. Sherri Beth, I got a question for you. Do you ever get sick of mountains?
No.
Like, because I was wondering that yesterday when we were driving here. It's like, is there ever a point where it's like, okay, I've seen all the mountains, now show me something else?
No.
They're always beautiful, aren't they?
Always beautiful.
So we've reached the Savage River Campground, which is as far as we can drive in without a permit. So we are gonna go ahead and turn around.
We are on our way out of the park now. It's so pretty all the time. We just saw a mama moose and her very tiny baby. were so cute. So that was exciting. That's kind of the extent of the wildlife we've seen today. We did have a couple of squirrels in our campground and a rabbit. But as far as like big wildlife, just the moose so far. Look at how pretty that is though. I never ever get tired of that. Look at Adam working away. Auburn, how do you like driving?
I like it, it's fun.
It wouldn't be summer in Alaska without construction. So here we are.
So we're stopping here in the little town of Denali, gonna do a little bit of shopping. We just left the park. You can see the Denali Princess Lodge right across the street. Absolutely beautiful. But one of the sad things about this year's tourist season, Princess not only is not cruising to Alaska, but they're not even opening any of their lodges. So all the Princess lodges around the state sitting completely empty this year. And this is one of the reasons that we actually wanted to try to get out and travel around Alaska this summer, is that we know that tourism obviously is taking a huge, huge hit. And so the more we can get out and spend money in the local shops here around our own state, the more we can help support our local economy and try to salvage at least kind of whatever of the tourist season we can. Sherri and I have looked at these Alaska burl wood bowls and different dishes and stuff for quite a while. They're normally super expensive, but these are 40% off. And so we're thinking about picking up one of these. So this is the wood bowl that we decided on. We thought this would be great for like dinner rolls, things like that. We, like I said earlier, have wanted one of these for a while. Love, love, love this. Also the price. You guys, this was $35.99, which is absolutely crazy. So I'm walking through one of the local gift shops here, and honestly, I come across this bald man's hairbrush that's basically just a flat piece of wood, and I kind of feel attacked. All right, friends, we just pulled into Fairbanks. We got here, and the farmers market is going on. It's one of our favorite things to do when we visit a new town, is that they have a farmers market going on. We get to go check out some of the local stores, check out some of the local produce, some of the local crafters. The sun is shining. It's like 75 degrees. It feels amazing, but we do have to wear our face masks here. Sherri's has her on. I have mine right here. So we're gonna go put our face masks on and go check out the farmers market. So you can see there's a number of things here at the market. They actually have more booths at this market than we do at our markets in Anchorage so far. I see some honey, lots of different like handmade crafts. I don't see a ton of like produce or food yet, but that obviously kind of makes sense because it is still pretty early in the season. So the farmers market here is only open until 4 o'clock. So we only have a few more minutes. I'm glad we made it here before it closed. It's always fun to like look around and see the different things that people are making around Alaska. And then it looks like here in the building is where the fresh produce is. So let's take a look inside and just kind of see what sort of stuff they have right now. So it looks like they have things like rhubarb, tomatoes, lettuce, that sort of stuff. There's not a ton of it, but we honestly didn't expect there to be because of the time of year. It looks like Sherri might have found something she wants. She's come back here a couple times now. Sherri Beth, what do we got here?
These bracelets, I think they're really pretty.
They are really pretty. Which one are you thinking about?
Yeah.
You like that one?
I like this one.
I think they're super pretty.
I like that one.
I saw this booth called Lead Dog, award-winning barbecue sauces and rubs. It sounds like my kind of a place. You guys, I'm a sucker for local barbecue sauces. A lot of you guys know I make my own. So any place we go, any city we go, any farmer's market we go to, if there's somebody selling barbecue sauce, it's gotta come home with us. So I think Sherri got a bracelet. Let's see which one you got. Very pretty, Sherri. So we're done at the farmer's market. Glad that we got here in time to go check it out. Picked up a couple of things, and now before we leave, actually some of our friends that we've met on YouTube and Instagram who live up here actually are out here to meet us. This is the first time we're actually gonna get to meet them in person, and they brought something that, you guys, is a big deal to us. They brought their new puppy.
This routine, we had seen somebody else's blog.
It's one of our favorite things about traveling around Alaska and around anywhere is that we get to meet so many of you guys. And even here in Fairbanks, super excited because we've been able to connect with them on YouTube and on Instagram. Been tuning in on some of the Instagram lives, and I want you to hear about their YouTube channel. We will link it down below. So here they are.
Hi, I'm Sherri.
I'm Mary, and we have a channel called Alaskan Bears Vlogs. And I guess if you want to check it out, that'd be cool.
And the newest member of the family, oh my gosh, how adorable is she? You're gonna be a YouTube star, aren't you? Yes, you are. So we just left Sherri and Mary, and they actually brought us some gifts, you guys. Look how nice this is. First of all, can we talk about the bag? The Of Mice and Men, like tote with a cat on it. Love that. And then check out what is in here. First of all, a bag of biscotti. Yeah, we're having that with our coffee in the morning for sure. Next thing in the bag of goodies is, you guys, how fun is this? Birch and choke cherry and rhubarb infused birch vinegar. Love that. Super, super cool. And one of the great things is that the guy who actually makes these, it was one of the booths that I was looking at there at the farmers market, but I didn't buy anything. And then I go out there and meet them and they got it, you guys. And then look at this one, birch and apple pie. What? So awesome.
It was so much fun meeting them. We love meeting all of you guys. So thank you so much, Sherri and Mary, for coming all the way out here to meet us.
So we just filled the RV up with gas. Now we are gonna go have dinner with some friends, and they're friends that almost all of you guys will know. In fact, many of you guys will have found our channel because of them. We're going to a place here in Fairbanks called House of Fire Pizza. The reviews online look great. Have never been there before. They've actually never been there before. So let's go have some dinner. So we are walking into House of Fire Pizza and the rain has absolutely started. You guys can see what it looks like. Sherri got her raincoat on because she's prepared. I got Crocs on, so I'm just gonna walk through a puddle because, well, gross wet feet. Look who we are having dinner with tonight. I'm so excited to see Bert and Jessica again. Pizza has arrived. We got several of them. We got a barbecue chicken pizza with jalapenos on there, a pepperoni. This is like a 4 cheese pizza, and I think we have one more still coming. We just finished dinner with some of our very favorite people in the entire world. First of all, we went to this place, House of Fire Pizza in Fairbanks.
Delish.
It was so good, so good. But as good as the pizza was, these guys are even better.
Aww.
You guys know Bert and Jessica, come on. Most of you found our channel because of them. That's very true. And I have the comments to prove it.
Okay.
And so we've just been hanging out for a couple hours. So much fun. If you somehow have been living under a rock and don't know about their channel, link down below. Definitely one of the highlights of visiting Interior Alaska is getting to hang out with these fine people.
Aww.
Just said goodbye to Bert and Jessica. Now it's time to get back into the RV and I think head to the campsite. Also, you guys, I still don't know a name for this guy. So we were leaving the pizza place, heading to our campsite, and we passed a place that we forgot that we loved.
Yes.
Now that's a weird term, but years and years ago, we tried this thing here in Fairbanks called Hot Licks Ice Cream. It's a local ice cream place that is so unbelievably good.
And they were open in Anchorage for a hot minute and then they closed.
And we drove by, I saw a line, I was like, what is that? Oh, it's Hot Licks. Let's go get some. Also, any place with a line outside, typically gonna be good. So you can see here's their menu and here's the flavors that they have today. Sherri went with the strawberry shower and I went with the maple bourbon. So we actually just got back to the RV park where we were staying at, and just so you guys know, tonight we are staying at the Riverview RV Park. Here's the little brochure that I got when we came in here. It's actually a place that I found online. The reviews online were really good, and just so you know where it is, it's actually kind of between Fairbanks and North Pole, but it's a really pretty setting. You can see it's right here on the banks of the Chena River behind me. Super beautiful. You can see, got the river there. Sun still shining, even though it's after 10 p.m. The Chena River goes all up there. There's like a little bench you could sit here and just watch the river float by. Nice little grassy area. And then the RV park is over here. Now as I walk back over to the RV, a couple things to know about this place if you're interested. And just, you know, I will link it down below. If you're an Alaskan and you're coming up here, they actually do have an Alaskan resident discount. I didn't know that. So when I checked in today, she gave me the discount. Thought that was super, super awesome. Also, places like this are really being hit hard this year because the Canadian border is closed, and so a lot of RVers who normally would be coming to Alaska are not this year. So if you're a local and you're getting out with your RV, try to support places like this because they really are hurting, really needing business. So the more money that we can spend with local businesses like this, local tourism-based businesses, that is just gonna help our state get through all of this craziness. When we checked in, she gave us a really great spot here on the end. You can see it has full hookups, electric, water, all that kind of stuff. Each space comes with a picnic table. Again, the river is just right over there, so really nice spot. All right, friends, just because you are camping in an RV doesn't mean you can't have some Disney fun. So one of the games that we brought with us is Disney Trivial Pursuit. Sherri, the question here is not who is going to win. The question here is how bad am I going to lose?
Well,
do you think I'll even get 1 point?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do.
I absolutely do not. I'm not going to give you an update on the game yet, because what I need to really give you an update on is the cheese balls. We are about halfway through this giant thing of cheese balls, and I've got to say I'm pretty impressed with Auburn and I right now, because we have single-handedly started decimating this beauty. So we are playing Disney Trivial Pursuit, and my favorite part of this entire game so far has nothing to do with the game. It has to do with these two yahoos that I'm playing with. Because here's what happens, and it's happened the entire game. We will go like 4 or 5 turns, and then there'll be a question, and then they will spend 10 minutes talking about some random Disney thing. Like, there was just a question that had to do with like the Huntsman, and then we got on Snow White and the Huntsman, and now they're talking about like actors and actresses from that movie that they like in other movies. And so we're making very little progress on the game itself.
That's not true.
Oh, okay, we're making some progress, but mostly it's just these two with, oh, hold on, Sherri has, hold on, let me turn the camera around, because she has a rebuttal to my remark.
Camera looking at you
Leave the camera on me?
A piece of cheese ball on your nose that just needed to be removed.
It's because I've had like 200 cheese balls while you guys have been talking.
And then you keep touching your face.
I do. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Confession, we're all pretty exhausted, and I've got to brag on myself for a little bit. You guys, look how many pieces I have. I have 4. Sherri has 4. Auburn has 4. But since it's almost 2 in the morning, we're all exhausted. And so we're going to go ahead and call it a tie, which for me is a huge win. And I think it's time to go to bed. So friends, thanks for hanging out with us today on our journey from Denali to Fairbanks. Dinner with the Summers, exploring the farmers market, meeting Mary and Sherri. It was just a good day. I didn't get to show you guys this, but there's actually a big lightning storm that came through earlier. It was cool. We got to see lightning, got to hear thunder. Pretty awesome. Again, rare for us in Alaska, but it's late. Good night, friends. We love you, and we'll see you on our next LeggLife video.